So for contact data enrichment, so the goal here is really without ever leaving Crelate, and hopefully in just really a click or two, enrich contact profiles within your database to give you more data than ever right at your fingertips. So no need to leverage out and externally use third parties and import that data later into Crelate. We want to give you the capability to embellish and enrich profiles directly within Crelate. So really excited about that. That's actually based on customer feedback, so we're excited to announce that. So certainly one of the keys to any recruiter's business and processes, of course, is data. I know, I've spoken with many of you on the call throughout the course of the years, who have used not only one, not two, but maybe even three different sourcing and enrichment tools. And while maybe three or four might be on the more extreme side, it's certainly not uncommon. I know I've spoken with many of you using one, if not two. Where you obviously need the power that data provides. So having accurate and up-to-date information on all of your contacts undoubtedly makes your life easier, cuts down on time to hire, allows you to start sourcing and calling more quickly. So what this integration will provide is the capability to source and enrich up to 2.5 billion profiles, that's with a B, for contact, social, and demographic information. So we really want to unlock more information directly at your fingertips with just a few clicks. So this feature will unlock the ability, again, right within Crelate to enrich profiles. So you don't have to leave to start sourcing and scouring for information. So the data here is refreshed quarterly, so it should be very accurate and up-to-date, or as accurate and up-to-date as feasibly possible, to ensure that the contacts, as their lives change, as their job titles change and emails change, the data that you're receiving is too. So simply enriching a profile will look to update information like a phone number, an email, a work history, a ton more. So the information that comes in can actually map directly to the fields that you're familiar with in Crelate today, but will also create an enrichment activity within Crelate as well. So the nice part about it, and I'll actually move to the next slide so we can take a look, is not only will it store as much as possible on the contact record within the native Crelate fields, but an activity will save on a contact profile and will always be available for review. So you will have the capability to come through and review information and expand upon information that just maps simply to a field. So this is an awesome option to grab, again, as much data as possible directly within a contact record. You'll always have that option available. And perhaps my favorite part of this feature is the capability to use this within the Chrome extension. So the Chrome extension is of course, I'm sure familiar with nearly all of you, but a great tool to quickly and easily import profiles into your database. However, of course, as many of you are aware, it's always going to be limited to what the particular social site will display. But now you'll actually have the capability through the contact data enrichment tool to grab additional information. So hopefully saving you a ton of time and steps where you no longer need to import the contact Crelate, go look them up through some other source that you're using, enrich the profile, copy and cut and paste that data back into Crelate. We imagine many of you start with a parse and an import, just like you do today, and now have the capability to use that enrich button that you see on the screen to begin. So, our constant effort is to, again, bring you as much information in one place where you have the option to seamlessly import and with just an additional click here, enrich the profile to find new information on these contacts. So we envision, many of you on the call using this tool to enrich and immediately then begin emailing and calling the individual prospect or client that you're importing. So in what otherwise might have been a 4 to 5 step process, we're really hoping to cut that down to just 1 or 2. So this feature on the contact data enrichment will be available as an add-on based on the enrichment credits. So essentially each profile enrich will incur a small cost. We'd certainly be happy to discuss for anyone interested. Again, drop Kyle a note. We can take down your information to give you some of the specifics regarding plans and pricing, but simply connect with us in the chat for now, or reach out to the support team after the call if you have any questions at any time for more details. So this is something, again, we're excited to bring to you. And with that being said, I'd actually like to transition us so we can get a quick high-level view in regards to what this is, how it looks, and how you could use it. So from some of the screenshots, we're actually going to go to the same record we were just looking at, Tim, on the screenshots in the demo. But you'll notice, again, that enrichment option right on the profile. So I don't need to go anywhere else. All I need to do is use the drop-down, enrich the profile to grab new information. What that will do is add this enriched activity. So this activity will always be there right on Tim's record. I can scroll through, look at contact information. I can go back to, of course, previous places of employment. So back at Crelate, back prior to, education information. The nice part is I can also see information about the company. So hey, here's actually information about Crelate, year it was founded, a little bit of headquarters address, LinkedIn URLs. So there's a ton of information not only on the contact, but also their prior places of employment. So hopefully just equipping and enabling, if you're using this on potential sales contacts, to track a little bit about their experience and history for potential clients that you are looking to engage with, to grab a little bit of size and scope and more information about the company. So a ton here within this enrichment activity. Again, all right at your fingertip, just a click away in the contact drop-down menu. Now, as I mentioned before, again, also exposed and usable right within an advanced version of our Chrome extension. So as I come into Jamie's profile and look to use our Chrome extension, I'll have the option, of course, to import, but right here will be this option to enrich. So again, if the particular vendor that you're using is only exposing so much information about Jamie here, I will have the option to, just with a click after I import, I can enrich Jamie and then move on. So we could easily see people pumping through, hundreds of these, every single day as you come through, whether Jamie already exists in my database or not, right? I could simply enrich Jamie as a new contact, or if I stumble upon someone who was already in my database, I'll have the capability to enrich directly here. So a lot here. I know we're really excited about this. Hoping to give you, again, more data in one spot, just a click or two away. So I hope you are all excited too. This is certainly one of the features that I am the most excited about for this release.